Hello, I'm John Hawk, the Chief Operations Officer and Executive Director for Nevada State High School. Welcome to Nevada State High School's Academic Planning Tutorial for all students. Use the guide bar at the bottom of the presentation to navigate through the presentation. Go ahead, click the forward button now to begin the presentation. During this tutorial, we will discuss general information about academic planning, course mapping, and available resources for getting ahead while at Nevada State High School. At the end of the presentation, you will be taking a 5-question quiz. Follow along closely and let's get started. Click the next slide when you're ready. Nevada State High School expand on several items that are general in nature, but essential for staying focused on your academic planning. The school has chosen to explore the overall goal of academic planning form, and how you can use your degree and diploma requirements to create your class schedule. This is big. In the end, it will maximize the classes you take and get you done earlier with college and save a lot of money in the meantime. Click the next slide when you're ready. First, let's look at our goal for academic planning. We want you to earn the ability to take 5 college classes each semester to increase your options for electives and majors. This is part of saving money that we discussed earlier. This can be obtained by earning a study skills exemption. Plus, studies show that students who take 15 credits a semester will finish their college degree on time. By taking full advantage of your college courses, you can get 2 full years of college done for free. Keep thinking this way: 15 to finish. 15 credits to finish your college degree. And use summer school and winter courses to get ahead. Click the next slide when you're ready. This is the high school academic plan. It is mandatory that all students complete one every semester. You might ask, why every semester? Well, because your college plans are bound to change. Make sure you have a form in front of you. In the top box, it is reserved for our first-year juniors. Plan out 4 semesters of college if you're a first-year junior at Nevada State High School. For first-year seniors, you'll be working in the bottom box, and you will plan for 2 semesters of college classes. When you create your academic plan, go over it with your parents, and both of you will be required to sign the bottom. Click the next slide when you're ready. Remember that as you review your options, you need to keep in mind your diploma and degree requirements. First and foremost, you need to make sure you're on track to earn a diploma and graduate from high school. Use your elective options to focus on completing your college core first. Once you've completed your college core, you can then use the electives to explore different majors you are interested in. If you know what major you want to do, great. Most importantly, make sure that the classes you're taking are transferable by calling the registrar at the college you're looking to attend. Transferring credits in the Nevada system of higher education schools is great because of how the system works together. However, please check with the registrar at a college before, just the same as you would if you were going out of state. There may be limits on which classes and how many credits will transfer. Again, you want to save time and money, so only take courses that transfer or work towards your degree. Click the next slide when you're ready. Buckle up as we take a ride and explore course mapping for college courses. Whether this is new information or you've seen it before, it is always good to review this section as it will keep you on track for taking the right courses. Nevada State High School has several tools to help you decide which courses to take during the semester. Our math and English flowcharts will help guide you on the right path for your courses. Also, keep in mind, your required history or government, and science classes that you may need. Last but not least, don't forget to keep prerequisites in mind. Check to see if certain courses you need have prerequisites. These are classes first before enrolling in another class. The flowcharts will help you decide the flow of courses to take. Just remember, a prerequisite is a prior course required to enroll in another course. You need a C or better in a prerequisite class to move on to the next course. Click the next slide when you're ready. This is a big deal. Keep in mind that there are mandatory classes students must take each semester. Math, English, history, or government. These classes are needed to complete your high school diploma. By taking and passing these classes each semester, you'll stay on track to graduate from high school. Also, keep in mind the Millennium Scholarship requirements. If you plan to stay in state and continually check up on those updates with the Nevada System of Higher Education, the Nevada State High School, and the Nevada Treasurer's Office. Here are a couple of requirements to keep in mind to keep you on track for getting the Millennium Scholarship. Millennium Scholarship requires 3 years of science, so you might need to take a third year of science while at Nevada State High School. Millennium also requires that you take up to and including Algebra 2. This can be satisfied by taking Algebra 2 back in high school or Math 124 at college. Click the next slide when you're ready. Giddy up. As a former math teacher and part-time instructor at UNLV, I like the math flowchart. Start with the math you placed into or are currently enrolled, and follow the arrows to see what math classes you will take afterward. Notice the bold arrows. This is the path that we recommend for each student. Where you start on the path will ultimately depend on what your math placement exam was, again, or where you're currently enrolled. Now, this is important. If you place into remedial math, you have several opportunities to move up. You can retake the CSN or GBC placement exams, take a Winter Math 95 or Math 96 course through Great Basin College, take a summer college course, or use your ACT or SAT scores to bump you up in your higher math class. We highly recommend using and or exploring all of these options to get ahead, because getting out of remediation increases your options for elective college classes and the requirements for graduation from Nevada State High School. Click the next slide when you're ready. Now let's take a look at the English flowchart. Just like math, start with the class you placed into and move down the flowchart as you complete English courses. Remember, just like math, it is a college requirement that you earn a C or better to place into the next course. As you get into 200 level courses, make sure that you're taking the classes that satisfy your college degree requirement. Traditionally, students take, and we highly recommend, English 231 and English 232 because they are better transfer courses, and in part they are core courses for many of the institutions in the Nevada System of Higher Education. Click the next slide when you're ready. Just over halfway done with the presentation now. Hey, let's take a look at history and government. For a high school diploma, you must complete 1 credit of U.S. history, U.S. government, and world history. Important, and this is very important to know, that 3 college credit hour classes is equivalent to a half high school credit on your high school transcript. To meet these requirements, we use History 101 and 102 to satisfy our U.S. history requirement. And we use Political Science 101 and 210 to satisfy your U.S. government requirement. If you need a world history credit, contact Nevada State High School office for more information. Click the next slide when you're ready. Check this out. You've heard us bounce around the term prerequisites at least a couple of times already. Here's what they are. Prerequisites are classes that you must take to move on to the next course. For example, you must pass Math 95 in order to get into and take Math 96. Traditionally, you need a C, not a C minus or better to pass a prerequisite course. Be careful of false positives when completing your course enrollment. For example, the online student portal may allow you to register for a course before you finish the prerequisite class. If you don't earn a C or better, then the online portal will drop you from the class. It is your responsibility to stay informed of this and register appropriately. If you plan on taking a prerequisite at CSN, and then, for example, take the next class at GBC, you must communicate with the colleges when you complete the course. The CSN and GBC registrars don't speak to each other on your behalf. So if you have to send your college transcript to a registrar to transfer credits between colleges, you must send an official transcript to ensure your seat in the class. Make sure you do this immediately after the course finishes, because the evaluation of your transcript can take up to 6 to 8 weeks. Click the next slide when you're ready. You're going to like this. Nevada State High School has resources available to help you get ahead. As mentioned earlier, summer and winter classes at colleges are often available through CSN and GBC. But we also have external credits that can be earned through BYU high school classes and CCSD programs, along with study skills exemptions. Click the next slide when you're ready. Okay, summer classes are great. This is a great way to take all of that free time that you have over break and put it to use. For summer classes, students will pay up front for the course. And the time you enroll in summer course, you must fill out a summer reimbursement form with Nevada State High School. This form states that you intend to get reimbursed for your summer classes after the fall count week by the following procedures that are on the form. This form can be accessed through Moodle, our online portal for students. Another thing, keep in mind Nevada State High School will only reimburse for remedial math and English courses, or 100 and 200 level courses. That is, they are 3-credit 100 and 200 level courses. This encompasses most all the classes that you'll typically take over the summer. Hey, this is a great opportunity to get ahead on your academic plan. Click the next slide when you're ready. If you're behind on your high school graduation requirements, don't fear. You can take external credits to make these up, or to get ahead on your high school diploma to allow you more freedom to take college classes that go towards a college major. The most common ways are through BYU Correspondence High School courses, AIS Adult Education classes, CCSD Summer School, and Nevada State High School's Independent Study. Contact the Nevada State High School office with questions if you're interested in external credits. Click the next slide when you're ready. Here's a big resource for you, the Study Skills Exemption Requirements. As mentioned before, you can be exempt from study skills, but there are several requirements you must meet first. Remember that study skills is a required class each semester. An exemption is a privilege for students who have shown to be college ready, personally, academically, and socially. Exemption does not apply to new students during their first semester. However, Get to know these requirements because you don't want to be in study skills the second semester. Again, all new students must take course for study skills their first semester. Click the next slide when you're ready. Let's highlight a few of the key points for the exemption requirements. First off, you need to pass all of your college and high school classes. You also need to pass your state and local testing too. Hey, you must be out of all remedial college courses and show a grade point average above a 2.0. We'll take a look a little more at the exemption highlights on the next slide, but this will get you started. Click to the next slide when you're ready. Okay, a little deeper into the exemption form, you'll notice that you must be in good standing with Nevada State High School, as determined by the school's academic office, to be exempt from study skills. This means turning in all Nevada State High School documents and responding to Nevada State High School contact in a timely manner. If the school contacts you, check your voicemail, your text message, and give us a call back. You also need to meet other NSHS expectations, including completing all your coursework that the school assigns to you on time, completing all social and volunteer hours, and attending all mandatory Nevada State High School events. Click the next slide when you're ready. It's a done deal. We've completed the presentation for academic planning. You can now sit down and start forming your own academic plan. Keep in mind the valuable information that we went over, like the general information regarding diplomas and degrees, the 15 to finish, course mapping, the English and math flowcharts, and the available resources like the exemption requirements. Look here, Nevada State High School has many supports to help you, but you must first be committed to becoming more independent and resourceful, and you must own your own academic plan, as it will earn you a college degree and at the same time save a lot of money and a lot of time. Now, let's take a short 5-question quiz on your understanding of this tutorial. Click the next slide when you're ready. Let's go through a couple of things before you begin your 5-question quiz, including number 1, after answering each question, click the next button or the back button to go back to a previous question. After answering all the questions from the quiz, click the Submit All button. You'll have 2 opportunities to take the quiz and pass with an 85% or better. Be careful, because some questions will calculate negative points for answering the question incorrectly. Take your time and read each question carefully. Click to the next slide to start the quiz.